Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for Sage5.tv. And yes, as reliable as ever, we are bringing you an update to our 2K to 100K portfolio. Yes, the markets are down, they are in the red, but we are still here. We are still turning up and bringing you guys some updates. If you find value in this, please consider subscribing to our channel if you are not subscribed already. If you are subscribed, now and then, do like our videos, so these videos can be shared with a wider audience. So, our 2K to 100K portfolio, we started with approximately 20 projects. I think now we dropped 2. I think we are down to 18, and I think out of this 18 we'll be dropping some more. So anything, maybe we'll drop anything from 90 and above. Anything that is down 90% and above, we just drop it. We don't show it at all. Maybe we just leave it and it will be dust. Won't be using it for anything else. So it's 20 projects down to 18, probably down to 14 or so when we're done with the likes of maybe Moonbeam, Blockchain Monster Hunt, Polkadex, Myria. Maybe those 4 or 5 will go as well. And that will leave us maybe 13 or 14. But before I jump into this week's update, guys, please know that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, not qualified to give financial advice of any sort. Please do your own research and find someone who's actually qualified to give you financial advice. And this content is also not ideal for UK audiences. The UK authorities do deem anything crypto related to be extremely risky, and they're trying to protect you just in case you end up losing your funds, having a red chart like we are showing now. So coming back to our 2K to 100K portfolio, whether it will get to 100K, that's highly doubtful now, the way things are panned up. But there are still some projects that are telling us, yep, they are here to stay. You know, the likes of Iagon and World Mobile Token and the WMTX token, the likes of ImmutableX, NearProtocol, they are still here. They are still kicking it. And then there are some that you think if things turn around and there is a lot of activity in DeFi, the likes of Sundae Swap and Minswap, their DEXs and Cardano, it's starting to show some signs of life with the launch of the Night token. And I think the Night mainnet is launching early next year. So maybe that these DEXs actually start coming back. I think they will. There will be a DeFi season, I'm sure, especially with TradeFi coming up. So the likes of Pangolin are still not bad. Overall, it's holding up at minus 7.8% considering what's happening out there. I think that's very good. Iagon is still in the green at 663.7%. This one, probably our entry positions were great. Fala Network, this one has barely moved. I think it was like a stable coin at about 10 cents. Now it's sitting at 54.7% down in the red. So 50%, not bad. World Mobile Token and WMTX token, this one has got some real world use cases that are visible to everyone to see. Anyone who want to research or do look out for what World Mobile are trying to do. So at 55.7% down in the red is still respectable considering what's happening out there. Minswap and Sundae Swap, like I said, I think they will come back 67.7% for Minswap, and Sundae Swap 93.6%. Touch and go with this one, but I think the team, if they do something with Midnight and there is more liquidity coming into Cardano, maybe Sundae Swap will be one of those. You look back and think, I wish I had been greedy and done more, but that is also the kind of thought that will destroy you, destroy your portfolio. So you need to be careful all the time. Thorchain, ImmutableX, these are established crypto projects within the ecosystem. Will they go away this cycle? Probably not, but with ImmutableX, gaming is going to come back at some point, because right now it's all gaming. It's not just them, it's all gaming. Because if you look at the likes of Gunzilla and the Gun project and the Gun token, it's one of the, off the grid, it's one of the blue chip games within Web3, and the token is in the dumpster. Gaming, yes. Star Atlas, same thing. Myria is, I think Myria, if you go another 6 months with the way things are, I think Myria is gone. I can't see that coming back. Blockchain Monster Hunt is probably shelved by the project owners. I don't think they are doing anything active on it. Yeah, so that's gaming for you. And then if you look at DeFi, again, the likes of LFJ, formerly Trader Joe, okay. And then the likes of Moonbeam. I think Moonbeam has been destroyed by ecosystem. So Polka to the ecosystem. I have no idea what they've been doing. They try to be too smart for their own good. That's what has killed this ecosystem. So much promise. It may yet still come back, but right now it's extremely unlikely from my point of view. So that's what I think as far as our 2K to 100K portfolio is concerned. This week is valued at $1,459.10. Overall is down 38.7%. So you got to look at the likes of Pangolin, Iagon, the Graph, Fala Network, World Mobile Token, Minswap, Thorchain, ImmutableX, Near, Oasis, maybe draw a line on LFJ and say maybe up to those, approximately 10 or 11. Those are the ones you expect to come back. The rest is just dust in our wallets. So those are my thoughts. I know I'm being brutal, but sometimes you got to be brutally honest with yourself if you want to succeed within this market. That is why we are actually saying, okay, this is the hand we've been dealt with. What do we need to do? Okay, is there an opportunity to do something else, something different? And we are trying to do that with our crash portfolio as the start, maybe. And then we'll try and go as far as we can with that. And then maybe maybe next, as a thought, will probably create categories, and then instead of ecosystem, just create categories and then create baskets within that portfolio based on categories. I don't know. We are not there yet, but I think we need to go there as soon as possible, because if the market turns, there won't be enough time to respond. What are your thoughts, guys, as far as the market is concerned, and specifically as far as the 2K to 100K? Again, if you look at it, it's not bad considering what's happening out there. We are still down like 38.7% overall, so it's not bad, guys, if you ask me. Yes, it's down, but it's not bad. We've recovered from worst position that. I mean, look at Iagon. When I first went into Iagon, it was in 2020 or 2021, and my first position, it was on a centralized exchange. I think I went in at about 8 cents, and I think I end up, just culling that position, because it went to 8 cents, and then it started dropping. It went to like 2 cents. I said, okay, these are just cull that position. But if I had given up on Iagon elsewhere, this is the public portfolio, but I also have a position in Iagon in my private portfolio. I can tell you, even some of the positions I've sold, they've made some decent returns. If he had gone and said, no, it's not worth it, we'll have lost on some of those gains. Look at it. It's probably about 75 to 80% of the whole portfolio, just Iagon on its own. Things do turn around. Anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts as far as the wider market is concerned and the performance of the 2K to 100K portfolio. Until the next one, FD for 65.TV. Signing out for now. Bye.